How do you manage your personal reputation online? As an individual in the digital age, your online presence can significantly impact your future career and personal life. While you might think that creating a username, setting up privacy settings, and monitoring your search results are enough to manage your online reputation, there is so much more that goes into it. Fortunately, there are things you can do to proactively manage your personal reputation online. We're going to cover how to keep your reputation clean to ensure it makes a positive contribution to your personal brand. Hi, my name's SB, Sarah Butler, and I'm a marketing and communications professional. If you really like this content, please like and subscribe because it will really help my channel. So is it really that important? Yes, it is, particularly if you're in the job market, have a career where your reputation is critical to your success, or understand the importance of your personal brand. It's common for recruiters and employers to search the web for information about potential employees, business partners, and applicants. Here are some stats from the Harris Poll. 71% of hiring decision makers agree that a candidate's social media profile is an effective way to screen all applicants. 70% believe employers should screen all applicants' social media profiles, while the majority, 67%, say that they use social media networking sites to research potential job candidates. Those that are researching online to find potential candidates, the majority have found content that caused them not to hire that candidate. Even after the candidate has gotten the job, 78% of US hiring decision makers believe employees should maintain a work-appropriate social media profile. Think that people getting caught out by recruiters searching their profile are in the inexperienced minority? Check out some of these incredible discoveries made by recruiters that led to a candidate not getting the job. 40% didn't get the job because they found provocative or inappropriate material. 36% was because of drinking or drugs, 31% because of discriminatory comments, and 30% because of criminal behaviour. And it's not just your career that can suffer from a poor online reputation. According to research by Status Labs, 48% of people searched for someone before a first date and found information that made them decide to cancel their plans. I was surprised when filling out a visa application to go to the US a year or two ago, they actually asked for my social media details. I can only assume that was to check myself out and evidence for criminal behaviour on my social media profile. On the flip side, a positive online reputation can boost your career and open doors that might have otherwise been closed to you. Intelligent comments or engaging blog posts, for example, might lead to new promotions, clients, new opportunities in your current position. Photos, videos, tweets and comments can all easily be found online, even those from years ago, so don't let them come back to haunt you. Your online footprint is important and reaches even further than you probably know. So how do you start? You start by surveying your current reputation. Take stock of what is currently out there by doing a Google search, looking at both the image and website search results. Put your name in quotation marks and try adding things like location, employer's name, and any other secondary supplementary information that can narrow down the results. But be prepared for what you might find. In an article by Entrepreneur, they stated that 33% of Google search results are influenced by individuals of the same name as you. 20% of people find outdated or flat out inaccurate information online. 12% are unpleasantly surprised by what they find, though it may not necessarily be incorrect. And 8% unfortunately find embarrassing or reputation damaging information. While it is possible that you may find information about those with the same name as you and you can't control that, at least you're able to refute and explain this once you're aware of it, rather than simply being in the dark. Do internal searches on all of the main social media platforms, including Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok and Instagram, as comments and posts on those platforms may not have shown up in your Google search. Examine the results and consider carefully whether they portray you in the best possible light. If you wouldn't say something in the workplace, you shouldn't post it online. What you and your friends find harmless and unimportant may actually be damaging and unappealing to a potential business partner or employer. Consider the mindset of someone who doesn't know you and what they may think when they find you. Your search results should appear professional. Next, you need to manage what is already out there. You should aim to have at least the first 2 pages of a Google search as clean and positive as possible. If you've found unfavourable information on social media, start by going through each post, review, comment, or any other compromising interaction and change and delete it. If you don't have that control, ask the page admin to review it. If material is written about you that reflects poorly, check that your response was calm and professional, but leave it there. This is because Google favours new information, and responding to a post from years ago will just refresh the content and make it be more likely to be picked up and displayed on a search. Google may delete content or images at your request, but only if certain laws are being broken. If you believe that inaccurate or private information about you is being published online, you may report the issue and ask for the materials to be taken down. I'll leave a link in the description box so you can check that out. Next, lock down your social media profiles to private, with the exception of LinkedIn. If you still want to have a public social media presence, then consider making new profiles designed to support your personal brand. Now you've done what you can do retrospectively, it's time to be proactive and start to build a digital footprint that positively reinforces your personal brand. I'm going to take you through some steps you can take to start managing your online reputation. There are also some businesses out there that you can hire to assist you with this. However, unless you are dealing with a very problematic online presence or need to repair and manage the reputation of a business, the following tips should be all you need to take back control of your online standing. First, set up a Google Alert. This is a free tool that you can set up to be notified when anything is published on the internet using keywords like your name. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Now it's time to clearly define what you want your online reputation to say about you. Quite simply, it needs to align to your personal brand and position you to support your objectives and goals. For example, do you want to be seen as a thought leader in your field or an expert? Or do you want to have a family focus and show care for others? Or do you want to demonstrate success in business? With this clearly defined, you can mentally refer back to it whenever you are engaging online, to check whatever comments or posts you're about to make supports the vision you have for yourself. Next, take your cue from others. Analyse a few people you really admire. How do they conduct themselves online? What digital channels do they use, and what are they used for? What kind of content do they post? How do they deal with negativity? Learn and apply the habits and techniques that others use to support their success to strengthen your own online reputation. Next, claim and create social media profiles. Even if you don't use them actively, it can be beneficial to claim social media sites using your name. This prevents someone claiming with either your name or posing as you and potentially posting malicious or damaging content. Create a profile for each channel with information that is consistent with your personal brand. Ensure details are also consistent across your channels. For example, your work history on LinkedIn should reflect the same on Facebook and align with your resume. If you already have profiles, clean them by removing unflattering photos, rephrasing the language in your posts if needed, and reviewing your friends list to ensure it contains only people who also value their reputation. Also, disable tagging of you in photos or set it to manual so you have to approve all tags to be made public. Flood out the old unflattering photos with new professional ones. Whilst it's generally a good idea to lock down those social media profiles to private, if you have career aspirations, you should have a LinkedIn profile that is open to all. You can see more about creating a LinkedIn profile that creates and protects your personal brand by watching a video I'm going to link to at the end. Claiming and creating profiles also has search engine optimization value, which means you have a greater chance of the details you want to be public showing on the first search page of Google. Next, blitz out any unfavourable information with a consistent program of quality content creation. Blogging is a great way to demonstrate your expertise and thought leadership. Be sure to share them to LinkedIn and any other public digital-owned assets. Consider creating a portfolio website to showcase your achievements and host your blogs there. Claiming a domain with your name is a smart move for several reasons. Firstly, it prevents anyone else from claiming your URL with your name in it and potentially using it for nefarious purposes, and it's extremely valuable for SEO purposes. Purchasing your domain can often be secured for as little as $20 per year, and places such as Wix have free website options. Ensure you include your name and other keywords that people may use to search for you in blogs and other content. Remember, the Google algorithms favour new content, so you shouldn't create a barrage of material and then suddenly stop. Instead, make a calendar of realistic and sustainable activity and stick to it. Be clear about the focus and the goals of your content to give it direction. Even if you aren't a writer, you can tell a great story with some photos or a case study of your work. Again, be sure it's tagged with your name and other important keywords. Be really careful about your comments. Again, if you wouldn't say it out loud at work, don't say it online. Just one off-the-cuff comment made in the heat of the moment can be enough to topple all of your hard work, and it does. There are countless examples of this online. For example, a Lloyds Bank worker, Stephanie Bond, simply compared her salary to the CEO's in a Facebook post, and that got her fired. Resist the urge to make a less than good-natured comment on an ex-partner's page, and think twice before you vent your fury in an online review. Your personal social media accounts and online comments should never be in question. If you're on the receiving end of some negativity online, don't take the bait. Assume the best of people and even use it as an opportunity to resolve issues. This is a particularly good strategy if you receive negative comments about your business. This is a golden opportunity to turn a disgruntled customer into a loyal fan for potential new clients, customers, and employees to see. However, delete anything that uses profanity or anything similar that is offensive or inappropriate. Above all else, never argue. Take it offline or simply let it pass you by. It's so easy to quickly scan and post and hit the like button, but each of these likes goes into your history. Instead, evaluate a post and its content properly. Is it based in fact? Could it be interpreted as offensive? And do you want your name associated forever with this person or business? Warren Buffett said, "It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it." If you think about that, you'll do things differently. Not having an online presence is not really an option, so don't think about deleting all of your profiles. In today's uber-connected digital world, the absence of any online information about you can also cause concern. Status Labs claims that a common misunderstanding in reputation management is that no online information equals a positive reputation. On the contrary, if your name is not showing up prominently in the search results, this can either lead to confusion or raise a red flag for online searches. So when it comes to managing your online reputation, it's important to be proactive. This includes regularly monitoring your online presence and the content that appears when someone searches your name. Take back control by creating material that reinforces your personal brand and how you want to be seen by the world. And be careful about what you do post to social media sites and how you engage with others. Remember, you can undo your personal brand with just one misjudged click of the mouse. And above all, make sure your online reputation is positive, accurate, and representative of who you are as a person and what you want to project about yourself. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe if you enjoy this content, and I'll see you next week for my next video.